Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And I'm not going to be in my computer in this video. I'm actually going to be out back, and I don't know if you can see that at all, but I'm going to be remodeling my backyard this year, and I'm going to walk you guys through that entire process. So let's go ahead and break it down, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I plan on doing this year and what I'm going to be filming, just so you guys could be aware of the content that's going to be coming out. But this is my backyard that I'm going to be remodeling, and let me tell you why. So we're going to be holding a DIY backyard wedding in this backyard, and it needs a lot of love, like a serious amount of love, in order to be wedding ready. So that's what we're going to be working on this year, and I want to film and record all of it and walk you guys through how much I'm going to spend and kind of how to do it yourselves if this is something you're interested in. There's going to be a lot of technical elements. I'm going to have lighting throughout the entire backyard that I want to tie into Home Assistant. I'm going to be probably building my own sprinkler controller, so that way I could actually fine-tune how I'm watering the lawn. That's going to be very important to my strategy of having a wedding-friendly backyard. Is going to be a very green lawn. So on top of that, I've subscribed to Sunday Lawn Care, which I'm hoping to review, and I hope it's just awesome and it makes my mess of a backyard just fantastic. So fingers crossed. I'm going to show you guys that product and how well it actually works. There's going to be a lot more project-based videos on the channel just as I work on building out my backyard. There's going to be a gazebo, lighting, patio remodels, yard remodels. It's going to be a lot, and it's not going to be always super technical, but I am going to try to bring that technical element into this backyard. It's something I'm really excited about doing. So let me go ahead and walk you guys around a little bit and actually show you what we're going to be doing in these sets of videos. And I have no idea how many of them there's going to be. I'm just going to record as much as I can. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the gazebo project I'm doing. So in this back corner of the yard, we're going to be installing a gazebo. So what I've kind of already done is started moving all the wood that was in this back corner over here into its own pile. Then as you can see here, I've kind of marked out on the yard what I'm going to be cutting out, but this is just a 16 by 16 foot grid that I plan to install the gazebo probably in the center of. And you will also see that I have like these circles drawn out throughout the yard, and these are all trees and shrubs I need to tear out. Here's another one of the shrubs I'm going to tear out. This one was surrounded by bricks, and those bricks are currently stacked up over here by my fireplace. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually clean off these bricks and use them to add another layer on top of the fire pit. And we're lucky enough to have this massive patio area just out here back behind our house, but we're not fully sure what we're going to be doing in this space yet. I'm for sure going to be hanging lights and whatnot here, but I might do something on this side of the fence just to make it look less fancy. But then back here, we just need to grow grass, and not very much grass is out here. And I'm actually having a dandelion problem, which you can see. As far as tear outs go, I'm going to be tearing out all of this grass over by the house. Personally, I just don't like grass up by the house, and I'm going to tie that in to probably the gravel underneath the deck. So as you can see, this space under the deck is just dirty and unruly, so we're just going to be tearing it out and graveling it and making it super easy to maintain. And since we're talking about the deck, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to be doing with the deck this year. Right now the deck is in a pretty rough shape as far as its finish goes, so we're going to be sanding down and refinishing the deck itself. But there's also no shade, as you can see by this view on the deck, so it gets very hot out there during the summer, and we do have dogs and we want to be able to enjoy the deck space better. So I'm going to be hanging up some shades over the space to kind of help make it a little better, and hopefully we could throw a table out there. We also have this basketball hoop, but we're going to be tearing that out. It's just a little too close to the deck to actually make it fun to use and have a serious game with. Then this is just the side of the house over here. I do have a shrub to tear out, and I'm just gonna need to kind of clean out this area and grow grass here and make it as clean as possible. It's very rocky, so I'm gonna have to come through and clean up the yard a bit. Then this is going into my front yard a little bit, but we're gonna be tearing out all these bushes and shrubs and everything else, so that way we can move our trash cans that are currently in front of the garage to the side of the house. And we're not sure if we're gonna cement or gravel this section yet. It's gonna come down to the price, but that's the game plan for this area. So this is the front of the house. As you can see, we're currently just ripping and tearing all this stuff out as well. I probably won't really have a video on this section, but if I do something interesting, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'm currently in the process of getting my sprinklers redone, which is gonna help give me a green yard for the year. So hopefully that all goes according to plan. But that's gonna be my project for the year, and there's gonna be a lot of changes and a lot of different plans throughout the project. So I don't wanna go ahead and lay out everything we're gonna be doing back here, but those are the big ones. And like I said, I just want to film as much of it as possible and show you guys how to do it yourself. I'm hoping it's not going to be a complete disaster. I've never done this much landscaping before, but I'm really excited to host our wedding in our backyard, and it's going to be just fantastic. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And this is probably going to be just a super quick video, but it should be followed up pretty quickly by our first project. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dream.